Welcome to our presentation on user interface design. I think there will be 9 or 10 videos. Before this video, we talked about different aspects of user interface design. So this lecture will be on audio elements for in terms of user interface. So audio is an integrated part of user interface. So you can use audio to provide different sorts of feedback to the player. I think the process may involve sound effects, vibration, ambient sounds, music, dialogue, and voiceover narration. Now, sound effect. So it is the most common form, the way sounds are used in video games. I think it is the immediate response of some actions. I think in action games and in the actions and the events, those things can create some sort of sounds immediately. For example, a burst of gunfire. And many times the sound represents the first warning of approaching danger or approaching person. So you can also use sound in this manner in your games. Sometimes you can provide audio feedback to your player, maybe the stuff that are under control of the player. You can provide audio feedback about them or about the status. Yeah, and maybe you can also make your the different buttons, clickable buttons, make some sound, and maybe you can make the sound so that it harmonizes with the theme of the game or the surrounding environment and also the gameplay. Vibration. I think some devices have implemented vibration on them just to provide the rate of vibration and direction of vibration, something like that. If your game requires any such uh, option, maybe you can use this and use the corresponding vibration sound. I think it will go with the specific games. Now, ambient sound. You may also want to use ambient sound to reflect the current situation or current game world or where the user is now currently. You can provide that information to the player based on the ambient sound. Let's say if you are in a street condition, then we will hear the traffic in a noisy room or in a party. You will hear noise. You can also use ambient sound for special to provide some special silence. I think to convey the silence. Yeah. So you can implement traffic related sound to convey the information that the player is near some streets or somewhere like this. And you can also use to positional audio. If your speaker system or computer support it, then you can use this positional audio. I think first and third person perspective they usually don't support much. So what is positional audio? Actually, you can use multiple speaker systems, and you can set different voice level, volume level in different speakers, sound level in different speakers. That can create some relational and three-dimensional audio effect. Yeah, sometimes it will help and to create a. I think maybe in suspense related games, yeah, you can mimic something like that. And sometimes you should not use sound effects too much, especially if the game involves mostly mental challenges. Now, music. I think music sometimes it's also important. I think based on the type of game you are developing, or maybe based on the critical event or scene, the music can make sense and maybe can also evoke some emotional responses to the player. Music, it also sets the tone and establishes the pace of your game. So think about music that will harmonize with your game. Maybe you can use music throughout the game. if it goes with your game, or you can use music for special situations to create that emotion at those places. But you can also use music to contrast to the scene. Yeah. And also, if you repeat the music, repeat one or couple of music throughout the uh, game, you have to make sure that they goes with the theme or somehow they make sense. And also, you should make sure that those music, the repetition of those musics is tolerable to the player. Also, you should in general you should try to, I think it's always avoid intrusive music that distracts the player from playing the game. And also, you really should not use a wide dynamic range of musics. Just some general design standards for audio. Maybe in next slide, next lecture, I can introduce different types of input devices.